So let's get into the other super chat that some geeky guy threw in. Judging on the trailer, he said Venom 2 should be called Let There Be Garbage. Look, guys, so my position on Venom 2, and believe me, I want to like this movie as much as anybody, right? I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. I'm a massive Venom fan. I'm a massive Carnage fan. What kills me with these movies is the humor, right? It's very out of character for Eddie Brock and Venom. Venom is not a humorous character. Venom and Eddie Brock is not a humorous character. Eddie Brock is a character who was a lousy reporter. He wasn't the best of person. And he did a lot of things, and Spider-Man kind of exposed him, and he got fired, and he wanted revenge. And at that time, he was in a church, and boom, the symbiote left Spider-Man and became on Eddie Brock and became Venom. And then they went for revenge, and they called themselves We Are Venom. Sony decided they want to do the Venom movie. I'm like, you can't really do it without Spider-Man, but they did it anyway. And even to what I did, my surprise, it made over $800 million worldwide in the box office. That's great. That's awesome. Congratulations, Venom. Just because it made $800 million doesn't make it a good movie. It does not make it a good movie. To me, the humor is what kind of killed that movie. I just didn't like the movie at all. I didn't like the CGI. I didn't like the humor. I didn't like the chemistry between Eddie Brock and Venom. I don't know what that was. That was no iteration of Venom I have ever read in the comic books. Yes, it's loosely based on the Lethal Protector, but it's nothing like the Lethal Protector. It's nothing like the Lethal Protector comic books. So if you ever read those comic books, the movie's completely different. So when we get to the second movie, we see the trailer now, and I didn't like the first trailer. We've seen Venom cooking breakfast for Eddie and all this stuff and whatever. The second trailer now that just released a couple days ago came out, and you know what? I hated it, but I liked Carnage. I always thought Woody Harrelson was a great choice for Carnage and Cletus Cassidy, but his end credit scene at the end of the first Venom movie, like, he looked awful. I don't know whoever came up with a, hey, let's put this wig on Woody Harrelson. They should be fired and never make another movie again. So we get to the new trailer, and Carnage looks awesome. Carnage is everything I wanted him to, like when he's just walking down the prison cell and he just lighting people up, and Carnage is doing what Carnage does. Carnage is creating carnage. That's what he is. Carnage is the living embodiment of death. Everywhere he goes is death. Maximum carnage. He is there to kill every single thing. He does not reason with you. He does not compromise with you. He is there to kill you, to create chaos. And they showed that in the trailer. What let it down, what ruined that trailer for me was the Eddie Brock Venom stuff. Because right soon we see Carnage come, Eddie Brock's Venom just disappears. He's like, oh shit, and he disappears. He's like, that's a red one. It's like, well, Venom's scared of Carnage? Because Venom was never scared of Carnage. Venom and Carnage are lethal enemies. Carnage is the spawn. Maximum Carnage was a big thing. Spider-Man and Venom, two people that hate each other, teamed up just to take on Carnage. And now to see Eddie Brock and Venom afraid of Carnage because he's a red one. Yeah, that bothered me a little bit. So, I don't know. I'm going, I actually kind of want to rewatch the first one. I haven't watched it lately. I only seen the movie once. I kind of need to rewatch it. I don't know if it's on HBO Max or what streaming service it's on. I kind of want to give it another shot because I have friends. I have close friends who love that movie that say it's really good. And the Spider-Man fan of me, I'm just like, I'm sorry, that's not Venom. That's not even close to being Venom. Looks like we're getting Carnage, but doesn't look like we're getting Venom.